to that.
Yeah, we live.
All right. So, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
I want to first start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, peace and salutations to the hopefully elect, pushing his word diligently, okay, in truth and sincerity, all right. I'm the brother Shaquat of the GMS Dallas cap. We got the GMS Dallas cap right here, okay, and basically we're going into another video of prophecy, okay, and we just commemorating the scriptures, man, all together, okay, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So right now what we got is a very heavy basically aura going on in the world. Okay, it looks like a famine is approaching, very soon. Okay, we have the economy taking a big hit out of what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. Okay, gas prices are at an all-time high once again. But hey, through the spirit, we're hoping that this basically was the last Passover we just went through, man. And ultimately, our salvation is nigher and nearer than what we think. Okay, so basically, we're here as a duty and as a commemoration to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to tell you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, to repent. Okay, you start out with the Habakkuk.
Okay, Con, I got a quick one, bro.
Go ahead.
Let me see. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That's right. Hey, the Lord is about to bring the sword, famine, death, and destruction, man, straight to your door, okay, for the wickedness of our forefathers and for the wickedness today, man. Okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you all are Israelites, okay, and you all are the family that the Most High has only known, and you all are the family that he has his eyes set upon right now, okay. Also, the nations, we're supposed to come out and prophesy toward the nations, let them know who they are, okay, and let them know what their punishment is too. But the Lord is only dealing with Israel, and that's who he's talking to in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, man. Okay, you read that again, bro?
2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right, he's going to bring plagues, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Read.
Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their deeds have basically been fulfilled, man. Okay, so now it's time for utter judgment to proceed from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Y'all brothers speak.
Like the brother was going into, man, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. Okay, these people's conversation, just like it says in the book of Genesis, man, during the time of Noah, it says man thoughts were wicked continuously, man. Okay, so these people, and it's clear to see that back then, okay, the same thing that was happening back then is happening now, man, because all these people conversation, when I mean conversation, I mean their manner and the way they act, okay, it's all wickedness, and even their thoughts, man. Even conversation, if you want to, take it there about, actually talking to each other, man. It's all about wickedness, man. That's all you see on TV. That's all you hear on the radios, man. Okay, literally people joking and laughing about committing adultery, LGBT community, all this madness is just going on, and it's being normalized, man. Okay, and the only people that are crying out are the man of the Lord, okay, and the elect. All right, the man who have got the man, women, and children who got the eyes out to see, man. Okay, and see that this shit don't supposed to be like this. See how wicked these people are, man.
And that's why it says, and also as the Quran was saying, it says that as in the days of Noah shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man, because the same things back then that was happening back then are happening now. And when you read in Ecclesiastes, the 1st chapter, it goes into how the man that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. There's no new man under the sun. Ecclesiastes 3, that which is then was then is now, man. You know what I'm saying? So the same variations are happening again in these times, man. And that same destruction, that first destruction, it's going to happen again, man, except by way of fire this time.
That's right.
Got a quick precept for you. This is 2 Peter 2, starting verse 4. It says, for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai spare not the angels that sin, but cast them down to hell and deliver them into chains of darkness until he reserved unto judgment. And spare not the old world, but save Noah and the 8 persons, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And it says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Right, and right there it says making them an example to those who afterwards should live ungodly. So we're supposed to use these scriptures just as Romans 15:4 goes into the scriptures were written in a 4-time fire learning. We're supposed to learn from these scriptures and these stories about people being destroyed for their ungodly acts, man. Okay, people who understand these scriptures, they're walking around in fear, like us, the brothers sitting here, and the hopefully let pushing His word in truth and sincerity. We're walking in fear because we know the Lord is about to do something just as equivalent, but this time more disastrous on a bigger scale. Okay, and we're trying to repent before that happens, man. Okay, Lord willing, that's what we're doing right now.
That's right.
Hey, man, because the flood, man, when you actually look at it, man, because you got to remember, man, that one point in time, what do they call it? Like Mesopotamia, the continents was one, man.
Mm-hmm.
So when that flood happened, it split. It was so severe and violent, man, that it split up the continents, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see? And like the brother said, like when you read about the destruction that's going to come, it said, what does it say? It said the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man.
Right.
Like the Quran say, man, the earth is going to do the bankhead bounce, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
Right.
yeah, you can just make it this second, like, man, this second death, man, okay, which is going to be those thermal ICBM missiles, man, that with that fire, okay, it's, hey, man, that's a horrible way to die, man. The Lord, the death by water and death by fire are two horrible ways to die, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be a part of that, man.
Those are the two worst ways to die.
Right.
Those are the two worst, to drown or to be burned up.
Mm-hmm.
Those are terrorists, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and the scriptures say, by the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You know what I'm saying? And all of us in this knowledge, we were persuaded by those terrorists, man. We know what happened and we know what's coming, man. You know, just like the Khan said, you know, we walk in fear, man. That'll make you fear if you know these things about the true power. See, these people have been duped and deceived by the Christian church, man. You know, that plantation Christianity. So, you know, they think that, you know, they thinking that basically a lot of them think that's just stories in the Bible. Some believe, some don't. You know what I'm saying? So none of that's neither here or there. At the end of the day, if the Lord is dealing with you, you're going to have that true fear on you to understand that these things happened. Well, the things of the past, the flood happened, and this fire is going to happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those are terrorists, and that'll cause that fear, man, to make you walk the way you should walk, man.
Sure.
I got it. It's Revelation chapter 21, verse 7. It says, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son." Right? It's talking about the elect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8 says, "But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone," which is the second death. What's the lake that burneth with fire and brimstone? That's going to be the lake that these ICBM nuclear missiles is going to make after 200 million of them are shot over here to America, Babylon the Great.
That's right.
Okay, it's not talking about a hell that you go to after this life. Okay, you pass away, you go down somewhere underground with a devil poking you in your ass, man. Okay, it's talking about an actual fire that's going to burn like a lake, and with you up in it if you don't repent. Okay.
And this one just further back. So this is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire." This is the second death. So hell, just like the Quran said, it's not a place you're going to go, you know, or how would it be cast into the lake of fire, man?
Right.
You know, death and hell, they're conditions, man. You know, we're in hell being put to death by this devil, man. That's what it's talking about. And the Lord is going to burn all that up, man, you know, because we were sent over here to America as a prison sentence, a punishment, man. And he's going to take that punishment away by destroying it by fire, man. That's basically what it's saying, man. It's that simple, man. You know?
That's right.
And that's why we're going to get the next scripture, Habakkuk 2 and verse 1.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved."
Right. See, we're being reproved by this word. And first and foremost, we're being reproved by Yahweh Shem Shah through the word that was given to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with us being reproved, we're commanded to stand on our watch and do what? Prophesy. Okay. Tell about these things that are being told to us here to come through these scriptures.
Right. Hey, we're out here pushing the gospel. We're spiritual newscasters. Like you say, we're standing upon our watch. What are we doing? You know, we're providing the good news. We're actually bringing the good news with the bad. All right. But with the elect, this is good news. What's happening right now and what's going to forth to come, the purification of the world. All right. Which is brought to you by what? That thermonuclear fire and by way of the chariots. So we're standing upon our watch, letting our people know, you so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans who are true Hebrew Israelites, and we are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth among the other nations, but we're letting you know that what's coming. So we're saying before. So what they're going to? Prophesying. We're prophesying, standing upon our watch, letting you know what's to come. All right. This is the trailer of the movie that you're about to see. You haven't caught the end of the movie, and the Lord letting you know through his men what's about to come.
Mm-hmm. Back in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it."
Yeah, write the vision and make it plain. See, we're not standing in front of people on the highways and byways giving you all these words, these big fancy words, okay? Giving you a lot of basically a lot of vain words, empty words that you can't go off, that you can't understand. We're making it plain and simple. Okay, Babylon the Great, which is spoken about in the scriptures. All right, that's America, man. All right, it's called Mystery Babylon. That's the place where the Lord has ultimate righteous indignation because of Esau Edom, who was the main ruler of America, Babylon the Great. He's going to destroy that. How do you save yourself out of that? How do you seek basically an escape out of that? Well, what does it say in Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1? Hide basically from the wrath of the Lord by doing what? Repenting. I'm gonna read it right quick. This is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you." Verse 3 is the point. It says, "Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger." How do you do that? By humbling yourself and understanding these scriptures and repenting. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got it.
Back in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie."
And the end is speaking right now, okay, with everything that Joe Biden has said about bringing in the New World Order, okay, with the First Amendment of freedom of speech almost being taken away from you. We're just now seeing how serious these devils is about discombobulating the society that you live in, okay? They're going to bring this thing to, the draconian measures that our elders and apostles always go into, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's certain laws that they already have written down and established that's going to take your so-called freedoms away from you. And what are you going to do when they get taken away from you? You going to stand on a street corner and complain like they're just going to let you be out there? No, because there's going to be a famine in the land of the words of these scriptures, and you ain't going to be able to go out there, or you're going to get snatched up. Okay.
And it also says that he may run that readeth it. Mm-hmm. And that basically means to take heed, man. You know, we've taken heed to these scriptures now that we've been given, introduced to this glorious light. You know what I'm saying? We're taking heed to the scriptures, and we're running now. We're going out, we're teaching, we're warning, blowing that trumpet, you know what I'm saying? And warning, man, like we're appointed to, like we're commanded to do. And appointed to do by the Lord, man. We're commanded to come out here and blow the trumpet, man. Blow that horn and warn his people, man. What's that? Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet. That's that trumpet, and warn my people of their transgressions, man. That's what we're doing. So that's that run that he may run that readeth it, man. We've taken heed. Now we're running. We're warning the people, man.
Hey, I want to get that. I want to get that Habakkuk 2 and 2 in the NLT, and it reads Habakkuk 2 and 2 in the NLT. "Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that the runner can carry the correct message to others." Mm-hmm. And that's what it's about, man. Mm-hmm. You got a lot of runners out there, man. You got these other You got a lot of Israelite camps out there, man.
Right.
But are they giving you the correct message? No.
Right.
You know, you got many of them out there who are taking away from the scriptures, man. Okay, telling you to let's build in this place. There's no miracles. You know, power in the man of the Lord. All this madness, man.
Right.
They're not carrying the correct message, man.
Right.
Okay, like the brother said, man. Hey, what happened if what's that nigga name? Paul Revere.
Right.
That nigga had the wrong message. Riding a horse and going and telling him, hey.
Right.
You know, some bullshit. Telling him some bullshit.
So what is in the British coming or something?
Yeah, he was saying the British are coming.
The redcoats are coming. The
Redcoats. That's it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, he came and carried the wrong fucking message, man. You know? Then what would happen? Everybody has to be through.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
Got a quick before y'all. You like we say, this is 2 Timothy 3:16. It says, all scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness. Like I say, going into, like I say, it's profitable. This is profitable to receive the correct doctrine. All right. And like I say, this is for reproof and for correction. All right. So when you see someone going off or giving the wrong instructions through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you let them know, hey, this is going off. All right. You're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're leading the flock. Like you said, Paul Revere going around giving you the false announcement, letting you know something that was incorrect. So we're here to give you the correct doctrine. All right. For reproof, for correction. All right. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That was all scripture.
Yeah, and I got one real quick just to lay them back as well. This is 1 Corinthians 14, and I'm starting at verse 7. And even things without life-giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction in the sound, how shall it be known what is piped or harped? You know what I'm saying? So you got to give the right sound, man, so they understand whoever that, you know, that's you're giving that to. They understand what that is, man, you know, and as a matter of fact, really the point is in the next verse, verse 8. For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to battle? And just like the brother just brought out, man, that uncertain sound is that wrong message, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the correct sound, which is the correct doctrine, so that you know what you got to do, because we're in spiritual war, man. And actually that's going to turn to it's going to turn physical, man. So if you don't have the correct doctrine to know what to do, because you listen to whack groups like One Body in Yahushua, who is a false prophet, right, you know, that's an uncertain sound, man. You know what I'm saying? Or GOC. That's an uncertain sound. Your ass gonna be we're friends. Yeah, when all hell break loose, you gonna try to befriend the fucking Edomite, right? And then just gonna put your ass to death, man. Right. You know? That's why the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time, man. That's right. That's right. You know, because you got, hey, man, because this day the correct doctrine put you up on game, man. Right. Know what to look for, and you know not to trust no fucking devil, man. That's right. You know, hey, don't trust no damn nigga either, man. Right. You know, right. You try the spirit by the spirit, man. You just don't, because a nigga got fringes on, you don't accept them, man. You try the spirit by the spirit, man. Right. You know, and that comes with wisdom, man. Everybody don't got that. Oh, you got freedom? Yeah, nigga. Come on, my brother right here. You don't even know shit about this dude, man. Right. You know, complete asshole, man. Mm-hmm. Right. Slug it, brother. Good, bro. Yep. You want to make it happen? Yeah, make it point. Slug, bro. No, you read that again. Go ahead. Come on, this is back in Habakkuk chapter 2, in verse 3 again. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Right. And see, that's what the prophets, I mean, not the prophets, but that's what people were saying back then. Okay, around the time of Peter. Okay, what did he say? He said, man, they keep saying, okay, where's the promise of his coming? Mm-hmm. Okay, like y'all been saying that. And they say that to us, man. Y'all been saying the day of the Lord coming, America gonna be destroyed. Right. Okay, but that's because you comfortable, man. All right, but the Lord got you right exactly where he wants you. He say the deceived and the deceiver is his. And how are you being deceived? Because you still think America won't be destroyed. You still think people out here on the street corner saying the so-called white man is the devil. They crazy and they conspiracy theorists. Okay, if you care any damn thing about this country, if somebody was to tell you that it's going to be destroyed, wouldn't you kind of be concerned about that? Right. If this is truly what you love, okay, being a pimp, being a damn hoe,
Okay, not raising your kids right and just being a complete dirtbag, and you want to keep being that. When you try to come up against something that was going to destroy your wicked world, okay, that just lets you know that a lot of you people are full of crap, man, and you really don't care. You just want to be seen in front of men's eyes and seen that they wrong, when really you don't even know if you wrong. You got it.
Come on, I got one just to land back. You got something? You
I'm
want?
about to say, what was that? Peter's, I'm gonna pull up.
2 Peter.
Yeah, I grab that too. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 12:22, and it reads, "Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, these days are prolonged, and every vision faileth?" Verse 23, "Tell them, therefore, thus said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision," man. So for all you non-believers, like the guy was going into, y'all want to talk that trash, watch and see. The Lord is letting you know, watch and see. Watch what I got for you. You better. My men, I got them out there. My men are out here. You want to turn the blind eye or talk shit, whatever you do. To come up talking trash. Well, watch and see what happens then. Watch what I got for you. That's basically what the Lord is telling you.
Because what the apostles and elders been saying is coming to pass, man.
Right.
Because they ain't been speaking their own words, man.
Right.
They've been speaking the words of the Lord, man. Okay. They've been speaking the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Like the priest was saying, you got niggas. Like one example is polite bitch ass, man.
Right.
Because you got video of him and we been tired waiting on G ain't all talking all that shit. My grandma been saying it, just like the priest was going into, man. Wrong. What is something to not believe, man?
Right.
So that make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. I mean, hell no, man. Just because you, like the scripture saying, 2 Corinthians 15, man. Hey, man. Hey, the unfaithful gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Right.
So just because you niggas don't believe and you don't have the eyes to see, that don't mean it's not gonna come to pass, man.
They're not the incredulity of them troubled thee. Your non-belief ain't finna waver us, man.
I got a quick one land back on this is 1 Timothy 4 verse 1. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils."
Because you got that, bro. You got dudes that was in the truth and then went back into fucking Christianity, man. Right. No, man, the Hebrew, why I left the Hebrew Israelites. Right. Ass niggas, man. Right. You niggas, man, bro, that's exactly what the brother just read, man. Right. You've been seduced by those spirits, man. Because those spirits, hey, man, there's spirits out here, like the scriptures say, man. We fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, man. There's spirits out here, man. And just a nigga, hey, man, there's spirits. Hey, man, brothers, we battle every day. We battle spirits every day, man. You get in your feeling. Well, maybe what they saying. Oh man, I want people look at me like that. Right. Man, you niggas is soft, man.
Right.
Yep. And I was listening to a live stream by the elder apostle, the beloved elder apostle Rakar last night, and he was going into that, man. A lot of you niggas, man, if you ain't in the truth, man, you really just a damn woman, man. Right. You're not a man, man, if you ain't in this truth, man, because you got that spirit of a woman on you. Always want to come up, want to fight, okay, argue, go rah real quick, like something just pissed you off immediately like that. That's the ways of a woman, man. I got a precept real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 26. It says, "The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them." You see? Because the nation of Israel is considered to be the righteous nation, but all Israel is not Israel. And you wicked niggas, man, you get seduced by these wicked spirits out here, and you start to show in that wicked the spirit of your father being the devil is inside of you, man, and it starts to display on the outside of you, man. So really, y'all ain't nothing but of your father, the devil, Esau, Edom.
And at the end of the day, you were never a part of this, but just like the Khan was going into about them that came into this truth and went back in the world, it's Proverbs 26:11. "As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly." You know what I'm saying? So that's just you come into this knowledge. And there's a scripture that goes into that. I can't exactly remember how it goes, but basically how they came into the truth and then went back into the world. Con, if you can grab it from this, and I got another 2 Peter 2:22 as well. "But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb. the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow or the pig that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. So you get this knowledge and get cleaned all up, you know, get this beautiful truth, this knowledge. You all got the light, it's shining, you know what I'm saying? And then you go back to your back to the world, man. Madness, man. It ain't shit here, man.
Right.
This place is through, man.
That's right.
And you rather go back to that madness, man. Hey, when the Lord put you to death, it's deservingly so, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
Come on, bring that out, bro.
This is Hebrews chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "For it is impossible for those who were once enlightened
That's the one.
and have tasted of the heavenly gift and were made partakers of the Holy Spirit."
This knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? What you were given this, like the scriptures say, this glorious light. You bought into this glorious light, given this knowledge, not given to everyone. You know what I'm saying? It was given to certain people, pre-chosen or predestinated from the foundation of the world. Ephesians the 1st chapter, Romans the 8th chapter, and that was given to you. It's a gift, man. Right. You know, and you're gonna neglect that. Go ahead, Salaki.
You good?
Hey, read that one more time, bro. Salaki.
It says Hebrews chapter 6 verse 4. It says, "For it is impossible for those who were once enlightened and have tasted of the heavenly gift and were made partakers of the Holy Spirit and have tasted the good word of the Most High and the powers of the world to come, if they shall fall away, to renew them again unto repentance, seeing they crucify to themselves the Son of the Most High afresh and put him to an open shame."
They try to crucify him again. They're trying to crucify the Lord again, man. The Lord already died, man. He's not going to go back on the cross for you niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Is what they're saying, you know? It's not, it says not, right? Read that part where it says because it says it's impossible.
Right.
Once you receive these things, it's impossible. So that means it's not happening again, man.
It says, verse 6 says, "If they shall fall away, to renew them again unto repentance."
There it is, man. It's impossible. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be renewed again. You go back into the earth. You through, man, into the world, man. You know, which is befriending the world, which the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is against. You know, he has enmity with the world, man. You know?
I got a quick one. Hebrews 10:38. "Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him." The Lord ain't gonna have no pleasure in you, bro.
That's it.
If you draw back and like the Kahan said, man, why you want to go back to that, bro? When you come into the truth, you realize that it ain't nothing, bro. There ain't nothing out there, man. What do you niggas want to smoke weed? What are you escaping from, man? Because soon as your ass you high, you still in hell. You come down, you still in hell. You ain't escaping, bro. Ain't no escaping until the Lord come back and get us out of this situation, man.
That's right.
You know, you want to go back into where you feel like you missing something, man.
Right.
Ain't shit in this world, man. What out there, bro? Right. What's out there, man? I don't understand you niggas, man. That's crazy, bro. You taste of the Lord. The scriptures say, "Taste of the Lord." Man, I think it's in Psalms 34, man. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Roughly paraphrasing, man. This knowledge, man. This is where it's at, man. You know, who was throwing the world, bro?
Man, right? Exactly. And it's actually a cat that was in GMS, came in with a camp, and he went back into the world to be a rapper, man. You know, I just got wind of that like recently, like a few days ago, a couple of days ago. You know, this cat, you know, and as a matter of fact, I think the Elder Manatazakba did a video, but there was some misunderstanding with actually what was, because they thought he had got put to death, but actually it was that he died like spiritually because he went back into the world, you know, to be a rapper. The Lord killing rappers, man. He putting them to death like about 100 every year. 200. Man,
bro, you niggas is not gonna be another 2 Chainz, man.
So,
you niggas
bro,
think you 40 and nigga, you not gonna make it, bro.
It's not happening.
If it ain't happening by now, nigga, you not gonna make it, bro.
Yeah, you should have got that a long time ago, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10. I'll start at verse 20. It says, "But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to the Most High. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils." This is the point. It says, "Ye cannot drink the cup." Verse 21 says, "Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Mhm.
You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils. And if you get into that music, I mean, that's fine if you want to do it as a hobby. Brother's not telling you can't have hobbies, but of course you cannot sacrifice the truth to be in that world. Okay, come up, get you a name for yourself, be all in the social media, sign on to a record. You can't do that and the truth at the same time, man.
Right.
You got niggas doing that, trying to bring the world into the truth. Sakari,
Right.
Hebrew and the Hellcat.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas, man, that's nigga shit, man. You know, you niggas glorifying it. So, you sell drugs, nigga. You don't supposed to glorify. You should be ashamed of that, man.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures say that in the Revelation, man.
Right.
When we sin against the Lord, you supposed to be ashamed of it. Man, you don't supposed to glorify that shit. And that's what you niggas doing, man, because you niggas are of the world, man.
Yup. And it's another recently AOI. Is it AOI? With Hashar?
Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what group he was in.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I know, right?
yeah.
But yeah, Hashar, man. You know, recently came out with a. I think he got a rap album now. You know, because he disappeared because it's.
He should not read. So also he
Yeah,
that
It's
bro,
all
man,
good.
it's the same thing, bro.
Hey, Satan tripping. And it's still off and it's still going. But Satan is tripping. I don't even see where it's coming from, bro.
It's in your Bible now because he's reading the scripture, so you got to turn the
and they that
voice off.
occupy their merchandise with robbery.
That is.
That's crazy, man. That just came out of nowhere, man. Just start playing.
I think it's a play button that you can push down here for him to read the scripture.
So we saw listen.
I'm holding my phone. I'm just holding my phone right here, bro. I didn't matter. Man, Satan, bro. Hey, brother, I guess the spirit really moving. Satan trying to break that crap up. But yeah, Hashar Salakia, brothers and sisters. Hashar, yeah, he was. It was a cat on the comment board had mentioned that he hadn't seen him in a while. Mm-hmm. So I guess this dude disappeared for a while. Which I used to like to watch the dude. He go in, man. He's very knowledgeable, very, history, and he knows that the brother. He go in, but he didn't. I don't know if he didn't. What happened since he left.
Right.
But now he's rapping, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that good either? But these all of them again. IUIC rapping. It ain't about that, bro. No. That's not what's going on here, man. Where in the scriptures did our forefathers rap, man? Show me that. Where's that at, bro?
Right.
Hey, man, that's basically like Christianity with the praise dancing and shit,
right.
Man.
That
shit.
Yeah, out of here, bro. It's a gimmick, man.
Cause Lord don't have no. You think the Lord have pleasure in them niggas in their miming, man?
Right.
No, and the Lord don't have pleasure in you niggas rapping, man.
Right.
I
got a quick one for you. This is Sirach Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 14. It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall visit you?" And you got these they losing patience. What can we do? Now they're trying to blend in the world, like I say, with all this worldly rapping and things like that, trying to blend it in with the truth. All right, what they gonna be doing next? Trying to go to Hollywood? This is something that you like you say, this is it's separate, all right? This is basically in the truth. We're in ourselves a solemn assembly, but you trying to bring in worldly things. You gotta let that go. All right. And like I say, you losing patience when you say, I gotta do some more. I can't just preach or just bring out the scriptures. I gotta go in and let me make some music in it. Let me go ahead and rap about it. All right, let me put on a ski mask. All right, this is basically you might as well be on BET.
Yeah.
This is some BS you're doing.
Hey, like the scripture saying, Amos, man, get the noise of thy vows away from me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear that shit, man. This the only song he want to hear, man.
That's right.
It's his words, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, let me grab that, bro.
Because it's really time to get serious about this thing, man. You shouldn't be, using your time to be invested in your hobbies so much to the point where you're not being fruitful to the ministry, man.
Right.
The scriptures say give your diligence to make your calling and election sure. You can't do that by doing freestyles in the booth every damn day, man.
Yep. Amos 5:23, it says, "Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs." The Lord don't want to hear no fucking Hebrew and the Hellcat, man.
Right.
He don't want to hear you niggas rapping, man. He wants you to do the work, man. Like preaching the word ain't enough, man. That's enough, man.
Yep.
That's all we gotta do, man.
This is a new song.
That's just the song you niggas should be singing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Worried about you want a fucking rap career, man. You niggas is bro. These niggas are the world, man. And it should have pissed you off, man. Man, you niggas, man. You want fame, man. You should be giving glory unto the name of the Lord, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. The Lord don't want to hear that, man. He don't want to hear that, man. You know? So if it's your first time listening to the video, man, the Lord not down. If this is the first time you running across the video and you hearing this word, man, the Lord is not down with that, man.
Right.
He ain't down with the worldly shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
The word is enough. All we got to do is preach the word, man. Like the brother said, we're not saying you can't have hobbies, man. Brothers got hobbies, man. We got challenging brothers in the camp, man. All throughout Great Millstone, man. They like to sing and rap, man. But we're not gonna put that on the forefront as this is what we need to be doing. Right. This is for now, man. Preaching the word is what we need to be doing, man.
That's right.
Everything else on the back burner, man.
I got one.
Right.
This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23. It says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Man, you got to hold fast in this profession. And a profession, that's like you being like having an occupation. You know what I'm saying? And your boss, if he see one inkling of you ain't being committed to bringing in, that talent and making that profit, he gonna fire you, man. Okay, and the Lord will take you up out of this thing, man, if he feel like you ain't being fruitful.
Mm-hmm. That's right, brother. Straight up.
Where was we at?
That was in. I mean, we was in that Habakkuk. That was the end of that.
Should we go to the Amos 9? Amos 8 and 9.
This is Amos 8, verse 9. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day. You need to start. Oh, yeah. Come 8 and 9. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day.
Right. It's talking about that destruction coming. Mm-hmm. Keep going up.
It says, verse 10, and I will turn your feast into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation.
Yep.
And
your feast gonna be turned into mourning, man. The Lord said he hate the feast of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, because it ain't got no righteousness in it. All right, it ain't no actual sacrifice unto him. It's just a damn day to be blacks. Right. Okay, be niggas, put some pork on the grill. Okay.
And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day.
Right. And check this out. I'm gonna read that same verse in the NLT. This Amos 8 and 10. It says, I will turn your celebrations into times of mourning, and your singing into weeping. Okay, didn't the Most High say he's gonna take the mirth out of the land? Mm-hmm. Okay,
I was just gonna get that.
Yeah, man, you niggas love to mirth it up, man. It says you will wear funeral clothes and shake. I'm reading it.
Jake understand that, huh?
Sure. They don't in some way. God damn.
It's Amos 8 and 10 says, I will turn your celebrations into times of mourning and your singing into weeping. You will wear funeral clothes and shave your heads to show your sorrow, as if your only son had died. How very bitter that day will be. See? And what day is that talking about? The day that's talking about is what the next scripture is about to go into. You got it.
This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Right. And we know an actual famine is coming. That was the whole spirit of coming together on this lesson, because we was just watching a video that the beloved brother Arrows of Indignation had put up about David Scott, the chief agriculturist, approaching one of the senators with a real question. What are we going to do if Russia's war brings a famine to our door, man? What are we prepared to do? How are we going to handle that? And the senator giving some little rash ass explanation of what's going on, not a real clear answer, but the clear answer is coming out of the scriptures, man. The scriptures say it's going to be a famine in the land, but not of bread, though. A famine of hearing this word. Okay, what did Yahweh shall say? He said, a man shall not live by bread alone, but by the words that are written in this book. And if these words stop being preached on these highways and byways, which they are, and it stops explaining the destruction, who you so-called Negroes, Native Americans are, and giving you all understanding every day, you're going to cry out for that when the real day hits.
That's right.
Okay? You all got it.
And I got that real quick. This is Isaiah 24, just to land back on what the brother was just going into. Isaiah 24, and I'm starting at verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. And that city of confusion is talking about America, man. This is the modern day Babylon, which goes back to Babal. The word Babal means in the Hebrew means confusion.
Right.
You know, every house is shut up that no man may come in, because everything is going to get shut down, man. Basically martial law, man. Verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the streets. So just like the Quran was saying, and just like we just read, that famine of the word is coming, man. But these people are going to be looking for this truth. As a matter of fact, the brother continue to read is going to say, go ahead and read that out.
Come on. This is verse 12, Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, and shall not find it.
There it is, man. So it's going to be a crying for wine in the streets, but they're not going to find it. They're going to remember. Yeah, those brothers, they used to be down on here on Dallas and Akron, Maine and Akron. Where they at? They're going to be looking for the brothers in every city throughout the four corners where brothers are teaching right now. Right. Beginning in New York with the apostles on down, man. You know, they're going to be looking for these men, man, and they're not going to find it. So that crying for wine, which that wine represents this knowledge, this word, man, it's going to be in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that party time, happiness, good things, good, you know, hey, happy things. You know what I'm saying? Them good vibrations, you know, your little family gatherings, you know, clubbing and going to your favorite spot to eat or whatever, you know, just getting together. It ain't going to be happening, man. And that day is upon us. Jacob's trouble is coming, man.
Right.
And it's going to shut down all of this, man. In verse 12, it says, and the city is left desolation and the gate is smitten with destruction. So, hey, man, these things are at hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Ugly, bad, serious, crazy times are upon us, man. And you got a lot of Jakes out here still playing games, man. And the Lord is not playing.
Hey, jump up to verse 9, bro.
In this right here,
20, Isaiah 24, right?
Isaiah 24.
Yeah, jump up to 9.
This is Isaiah 24 and verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song.
No more clubbing for you niggas, man.
God.
You know, they rap like the brother said, rapping, man.
Right.
You know,
they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Because you're gonna have, hey man, it's gonna get to the point like brothers are going into, man. You know, hey, you watch that movie when somebody going through hell and they drinking that wine, they drinking some strong drink, just getting fucked up because they got problems, man.
Right.
And that's what's coming to your door, man. Nothing but problems, man. Okay, and the Lord is gonna be sending them problems to your ass.
That's
man.
right.
You know.
Right.
So you ain't gonna be no more clubbing. All that is gonna cease, man. Like the priest, like the Quran is going into, man. The Lord is gonna snatch that mirth out of this land, man. And it's already, man. It's already wet, man. It's drained, man. The Lord already sucked this shit, bro. It's wet, bro. These holidays, they don't. None of these shit that these people celebrate, they don't have that same spirit, man.
Right.
You know, brother, we was once in the world at a certain point of time, man. You know, it used to, that shit used to, you used to, feel that shit, you know, especially back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s, he used to be jumping. But now that day, man, the Lord done slowly, all right, now, clean, it's time to go. Right. Tip the lights on, picking up cups.
Rip the damn thing out the wall. Shit. Gonna turn the lights out. Lord shut down the program, man. He shut this shit down, man.
That's why you can look at these so-called wicked ass holidays they have here in Babylon the Great. Look at the time every year in the last 5 or 6, 10 years, how every year like Christmas and shit like that. Esau don't make that much money on Christmas like he usually do. Right. You know, hey, people broke. You know, people are suffering. You got people. What is that? Some of the most suicide happened within October, November, December. You know, these people are basically offering themselves. It is no mirth is basically leaving the streets. All right, but you got these damn bird brains, just a very few running around with their cups and trying to run around and enjoy themselves. But the thing is, you got motherfuckers. A woman almost just got raped in Walmart. You can't even go to Walmart now and get raped in broad daylight.
Right.
In the store. this is something that's happening that you're like, damn. So the mirth here is basically going out. It's out of here. It's basically, if this thing goes on another 4 or 5, I don't see it, because we basically are at the door. Yeah, damn, we at the door. This thing is through.
It remind me of that scripture in 2nd Ezra where it say, the visual shall be so good and cheap that they think themselves to be in good case. Yeah. Even then shall evils grow up on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas think everything, but look around you, man. Everything is going to hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the brothers are going into, everything is going to hell, and you still trying to party, like you say, the brother, the Lord is yanking everything out. You still up there trying to party. Lights on, lights on. People walking out, you still up in that motherfucker trying to party. Man. Right? It's whack, man. It ain't, bro. You can tell, man, they don't have that same spirit, man.
Right. Esau show you that in these movies, though, like Independence, all these apocalyptic movies. You had them damn dumbass bird brains. They'll be on the rooftop when they're running back. Oh, we were just gonna party to destroy. Yeah. You got niggas like that, and they gonna damn well be destroyed. All right, so the mirth is out. Is basically leaving this place. It ain't no way you can do it. Every time you think you may have a day or a week or two that something look like, hey, it's ramping back up. The prices of the gas going down. Oh, I'm gonna go to the club because I can drive now. Come back around, the gas can be gone. You know what I'm saying? The women gonna be gone. You're gonna be sitting at the house. The lights gonna be off. Things are gonna happen where you can have your cup, but you ain't got no drink. So the mirth is out of here.
Mm-hmm. And see, Esau, he works in what you call gradualism. Okay.
Yep.
But Esau, he took that characteristic. He was given that characteristic by the Most High, because the Most High also operates in gradualism, man. Okay. He doesn't just tell his prophets to go out there and prophesy, and then it all happens tomorrow.
Right.
No, the Lord is long suffering, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I got a precept right here. It says Isaiah 42:14. It says, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. And you know, when a woman is about to have that baby, she was just sitting back chilling, knitting or cooking, or doing whatever the hell. But when that baby said it's time to get the hell up out of there, what she went to doing? Hollering, wailing, and travailing. So that's what the Most High about to do, man. He's about to yell and travail, because likened to a woman, and he gonna devour at once, man. Because he ain't about to hold his peace no more, man, on this place.
That's right.
He said he have long time holding my peace. Everybody think that the Lord is good, okay with everything, man. Right. That's why people they really think, because like it says in Ecclesiasticus, 8, because judgment is executed speedily. The hearts of the sons of man is fully set in to do evil, man. So they think that the Lord, just because ain't nothing happen, the Lord must be with it. You know, the Lord okay with it. God is all love. You know, just like what Christianity pushes, man. Right. Because the Lord ain't just really just, you know what I'm saying, took it there, man. He do. We see the judgment, you know. But it's gonna come to a point where the Lord is gonna take it there. Well, these people gonna be like, this has got to be something. This is divine. Yeah, you know.
The Lord said in Amos 5, he despised your feast days. Right. So you thinking that the Lord loved me for this, you know, we celebrate. No, the Lord despised that. He despised all these damn holidays y'all celebrate.
Yeah, you little loose neck Johnson. You sent his little birthday, man, since he was 1 year old. You think the Lord is down with it, man? Why you think people be getting put to death on these holidays, man?
Right.
You know?
Right. And that long suffering, man, you know, is primarily to seal the Lord's people, man.
That's right. That's right.
The Lord is the only reason the Lord ain't touched this place yet, man. Just like when you read in Revelation 7 chapter, he's got the angels holding back the 4 winds until the servants of the Lord are sealed in their forehead, man. That's really all it's about, you know. Once those men are sealed, oh my goodness, the Lord gonna finna rain down pure hell and hot water on these people, man. You know, they not gonna know, because it's gonna be hidden from all sides and angles, man. Right. They ain't gonna know what's hidden, but it's gonna be hidden from everywhere. You know, like what Kevin Hart with his daddy, you know, he like he thought he was fighting a whole lot of people because the dude was wearing his ass out. That's how the Lord gonna come, man. You know what I'm saying? But can I bring this out real quick? This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 8. You know, explaining that long suffering, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. Verse 9, the Lord is not slack concerning his promises or his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward. So it's about his elect, man.
That's right.
That's why he's long suffering, man. He ain't touched this place, and he's not going to touch this place until his men are sealed, man. And it says, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So once that happens, man, once that number is sealed, is sealed up, and elect is in his hands, you know. Oh, you got guns, right? God, bring it out.
Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign and cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said, as like he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let your eyes spare, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancients men which were before the house. So like the brother was saying, man, well, after the Lord then seal that elect, then you're going to get that go through the midst of the city. Right. The Lord is going, it said, hey, he's not going to spare old or young, man. It says slay women, old, young, women, and children, man. Right. You know, hey, because, man, the Lord is going to, bro, the Lord, hey, man, the scriptures, why do you think the scriptures tell you to fear the Lord, man?
Right.
Through the terror of the Lord, like the priests are going into, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Why did terror, The Lord? Right. They don't make you wonder why they send the scriptures, man. Why in the scripture, if the Lord out there, why I say the terror of the Lord? Terror. Right. You know?
And that's in the New Testament, Old Testament jackass.
Yeah, straight up, bro. You know?
Got something to land back on, like to say that seal, he holding the four winds back. This is Ephesians 1, started verse 12. He said that we should be to praise of his glory, who first trusted in Mashiach, in whom ye also trusted after that ye heard the word of truth. And that's what we're doing now, hearing this word of truth, that gospel of your salvation, in whom also after that ye believed. Ye were sealed with that Holy Spirit of promise. So if you hear this and you have that faith and you believe the Lord, and you're doing the work and basically walk into the best of your ability through wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord, like you say in Ezekiel 9, that seal, like you say, he said he's going to seal with that Holy Spirit of promise. All right. And that promise is to who? What? The nation of Israel. But now this time, what? To the elect of Israel.
That's the why, man. You know, that exemption from judgment, man, because we're in a time of judgment, man.
That's right.
You know, and just to land back as well on that Ezekiel 9, right? Yeah, Ezekiel the 9th chapter, this 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, because that's what he said, beginning my sanctuary. Right. You know what I'm saying? And his sanctuary is his people, like the Quran said, you know, Israel, but beginning and starting with the elect, man, in these times. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High, man? You know, and we already know what that is. Total and utter destruction, man. That's right. You know, the Lord is going to go hard, man. He's about to drop that hammer on these people, man. You know, beginning and starting with his own people. Zechariah 13:8. And 2 parts shall be cut off and die. You know, but the one part shall be bought through the fire. So he's going to destroy the majority of his people. You know, of course, Hosea the 4th chapter goes into that. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, man. You know, so the Lord is going to reject the majority of his people, and he's going to destroy them, man. You know what I'm saying? So that judgment is going to start with Israel, man, with the nation of Israel first, man. You know, before he even touches Esau and these other nations, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a scripture right here.
Go ahead, brother.
See, this is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1. And it says, ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. And that's talking about this truth, you know, because I asked for the scripture in Amos 8:11 going into the famine of the word. But right now, this is the time to get that word. You ain't got to pay for it, man. Okay? The Lord don't want us to be charging for this word, like damn IUIC prophets, man.
Right.
You know, charging for breakdowns, all right, or polite them, charging to come here and debate on nothing. You know, we ain't charging for this because the Lord commanded us not to charge for this, man.
Right.
You know, it's a free gift to you as we received it. You know,
What is that? It's a scripture that goes in there. The freely you
Right.
receive, freely give,
Exactly.
man.
That's
A
all.
lot of truth said not.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Mhm. It says, verse 2, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good. And
Hey,
let your-
Salaki, let me make a point, bro.
Yeah.
Because, hey, like you said, bro, read that part about the bread, bro.
Okay, I got you. It says, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
And that's what our people do, man. Every fucking Sunday.
Right.
They go to these damn church houses, whether it be from Christianity or the Catholics, okay, or whatever religion, Jehovah Witness. Oh, they go to these different church houses and they're buying bread. Bread is supposed to nourish your body, man. Okay, read that one more time, bro. Slow.
Isaiah 55:2. It says, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
And that's not bread. That's not nourishing you spiritually, man. What are you gaining from going to church every Sunday, man? What are you actually learning, man? Because you're not learning a damn thing.
Right.
You don't know nothing about the Lord, man. Because if you did, you would know you should fear the Lord.
Right.
You will know the Lord. The Lord is the one bringing this. He's the one who kills and maketh alive. You don't learn that in church. These are things that these are things that nourish us. So you know who the Lord is, man.
Right.
So you know how to move, man. You know. And our people go. This generations after generation after generation, man. Our people going to these damn giving money into these pastors, man.
Right.
Great grandma, yeah, that whole line been going to the same damn church,
Right,
with the same damn pastor, and you ain't learned shit.
Right.
Your grandma don't know nothing, man.
Why you think it called it plantation Christianity?
Right.
It comes back. It comes back from the plantation, man.
right,
That's the same doctrine that your slave master was teaching you. Okay, to worship him, be obedient. Okay. Now the scriptures goes into obeying your master, but it's talking about the principles or the laws of this society, man. Okay, it ain't talking about bow down to those so-called dumbass white man, man.
Yeah, that nigga took the scriptures and twisted them up for his benefit, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and just like the Quran was saying, you know, our going all the way back to our grandparents and great grandparents, you know, they've been in Christianity forever and a day, and nothing has changed, man. The Bible causes change. The truth of the Bible causes an effect. It causes change. That's one of the things that proves Christianity is not the way. It's not real, you know, because there's what 2-point-something billion Christians or something like that, 1 point or 2-point-something billion Christians, and the elect ain't sealed.
right.
You know,
Bro, my grandma died, bro. My grandma literally was 89 years old. She died thinking that Jesus was what the son of the Heavenly Father was a so-called white man.
that's
Was
crazy.
Chezzy B, bro.
Con.
Literally, bro. And that, and, you know, showing you that our people are buying, spending money on that which is not bread, man.
Con.
You know, you don't even know that the Lord look like you, man.
Right.
You know, you don't even know that you them people, man. You go to church all this time. You don't even hear anything about the Israelites in the church, man.
Right.
You know, I ain't know nothing about the Israelites till I you know, damn, who the Israelites? You know, you don't learn none of that stuff, man.
Because you got to look at Christianity. It derived from what? It came from the what they call the slave Bible. They only gave what 90% of the scriptures, and they didn't want us to read. That's why they was killing us over here when they brought us over here on the slave ship. If they saw us knowing how to read the scriptures, that's why they didn't want us to read. They didn't mind if we were reading fucking Cat in the Hat. But you put these scriptures out, then they wanted to hang you on the tree. All right, so this is, and then because they knew you're not finna. If you just keep reading through it and say, okay, I'm not gonna, read what they telling me to read, and you keep going through it, like what's that skit with you'll start knowing things, like the skit with on Saturday Night Live back in the day with Richard Pryor when he went into there, he was like, oh man, this is us, Jack. You know, this is us.
And they locked him in there.
They locked him in there. Shit.
They locked his ass in there too.
Yeah, and that's what they would do. They were like, so they don't want you to get the full aspect of the scripture.
Right.
It's Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 4. It says, for Jacob my servant's sake and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee. though thou hast not known me. So his own people, man.
Yep.
Okay, Israel.
Mm-hmm.
He done surnamed everything, gave them their own tribe names. Okay, we done calling ourselves by the names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay, in the same sense. Okay, Shaquatamoth, Pathakamoth, Benaiah, Ban, Banyamyam. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We done been surnamed by the Heavenly Father through the Spirit.
That's
But
right.
our people, Israel in the world, they don't even know the Lord, man.
Mhm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. That's right. I got one real quick. This is Isaiah 32:6. You know, and it reads, "For the vile person," which we know that vile person is Esau, man.
Right.
You know, he's vile in the earth. Job went into that in Job the 30th chapter. Speak villainy, and his heart, his mind, his lab in the Hebrew will work iniquity. He's all about that. He's the wicked, man. You know, the Lord created him that way to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And as a matter of fact, there was a while back, that page got deleted. I had a page and I did a lesson where this devil, this Edomite devil went into, and he went actually said that the Most High impregnated Mary. You know what I'm saying? Which is the same thing with the angel, you know, with that whole immaculate conception.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Saying an angel impregnated Mary. You know, when of course us to know, we know Joseph is the father, man. You know,
Right.
you know, but it says so that's uttering error against the Lord. It says hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord, man. That's uttering error against the Lord, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it says to make empty the soul of the hungry, which are the Israelites. He will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail, man, and that's Christianity. Just like this, the Khan said, his grandmother died thinking that Yahushua is a so-called white man, man. You know, he called him Jesus. That's the drink of the thirsty, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say not to bring out a drink out of broken cisterns, man.
Right.
You know, that drink, man. You know what I'm saying? Christianity, Catholicism, Egyptology, Islam, you know, the 5%ers, everything other than the truth of the Bible, man, you know, which is out here now, but like the scripture saying, Hosea, the majority of the nation of Israel is going to reject it, man, and the Lord is going to put them to death, man.
Yep.
This
This is 1 Corinthians 4, started verse 13. It says, "Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscoring of all things unto this day."
Hey, and that's how the Most High set it up, man. We are defamed, man. We were looked at as the worst people on the planet. They want people going to slavery and all this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We looked at it, you know, like just like, and we not the scriptures, man. We're just like with this, how they call it, the so-called rape law.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just in the scriptures, man.
Bro.
Right.
But the Lord said, "Hey, man, you gonna be defamed, man."
Yeah.
Read the slide. Go ahead, bro.
Come. I'm gonna read it again. Verse 13, it said, "Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world."
Mm-hmm. Now we looked at it as a filth. When these people are the fucking filth, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Accepting every damn thing. Teaching kids, kindergartens, little kids about anal sex, man. All kind of madness in these schools, man.
Yep.
All kind of madness you see when you turn on TV. You gotta watch what your child watch, man.
Right.
You gotta, bro. That's crazy, bro. You can't sit. You come home from work tired. You might want to take a break. You know what I mean? Let me get some time. You try to turn on TV. You gotta watch that shit because your child will be in there watching some demonic ass shit, man. And the child not know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Just like with the subliminals that you put in cartoons, man, like SpongeBob.
Oh man.
Ren and Stimpy, man, all that stuff. And you see it now, like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I was watching that.
Right.
You know, bro. So like,
It says, and are it says, "We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscoring of all things unto this day. I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you." Hey, and this is going for the Lord to warn us. He's letting us know, hey, you are the chosen. You are the one I made the covenant with. But yet they have made you like you're the scum of the earth. But they're the scum. Hell, you got a vagabond that's running the earth. Right. The earth was given to the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24. That constantly comes out. And who runs the earth today? Who's fighting over there in Russia and Ukraine? Who runs the earth over here? When you see these different type of summits or these world meetings, you don't see Jake Face in there. You're going to see majority of Edomites and the other heathen nations. But who's going to be the forefront? Who's going to be the chairman? It's going to be a fucking Edomite.
Right.
All right, so the earth was turned upside down.
And if I can say, brothers, please don't get confused, okay, or don't get it twisted. Just because they got that little black ass, what her name is, the new senator, or I don't even know that ugly thing, man. Hey, but to hell with that ugly ass Eve, man. Okay, we don't give a damn about her being elected as the first senator or whatever the hell her position is, because this simple ass woman can't even tell what the definition of a woman is, man. Okay,
all in education.
Yeah, but you got a college education, man. That just show you how simple this damn America is, man. Because they've gotten so up their head or up their butts about what a woman is in this society. You can't even define her. You can't say, oh, well, a woman is just a female nature of a human being, or a female or a woman is basically just the female side of mankind. She couldn't even say that. She just said, oh, I really just can't even define that in this sense. I'm a lawyer. I'm a judge. Man, you ain't nothing, man. Right. You're a piece of trash that the Lord gonna destroy, man. Because you know she done did all type of wickedness to be in that position, man. You know?
Bro, you got to think what the world have came to when you can't even define a woman. Yeah. You got a man and a woman, and they gave you 30 different type of I guess I don't even want to definitions. I mean, goddamn. Come on, a woman. You got a man got a rod, okay, and what you do? You put that inside of a woman. That's it. A man and a woman. You can't have no other teams but a man and a woman. Two genders. Now you got about what, 30, 40 of them? Now you got the alphabet game.
But that's why the scriptures say, okay, the woman will be or surpass a man, you know? So they can't even confess to what they're really supposed to be, because in this society they put them up on such of a pedestal. They don't want to adopt the true characteristics of a woman, man. Right. That's why this damn place got to go.
And woman liberation has always been a sign of a society's, when they about to collapse, man. You know. Yeah. And why a woman, that shows you, bro. That's why the scriptures, man. The scriptures are true, man. A woman shouldn't be in any position of power, man. Right. Straight up, man. You ask your woman now if you brothers got a woman, what she want to eat? I don't know. I want this. She gonna change her mind about 20 goddamn times, man.
Yep.
But now she put in a position to make fucking life decisions that's gonna affect your life. Hell no, man. Get your ass in the kitchen, man. Take your ass in there and take care of these kids, man. You know, push my vibration while I'm out here working, man.
Right.
You know,
who brought that out was Camille Paglia. She's a professor, and she was basically went into how like the downfall of Rome and all these other. The start of when you see a downfall, you see like say all this, what they call it, androgynous, when they had be like cross dressers or and all the mix, or even with the food, they were like. She went into how people that when it becomes like famous chefs and things like that. That's all coincided around the same time frame as when. Society or kingdom is about to fall. All right, that is basically on the downside. So America already, like a heel, America already had its peak. Now what is going? It's on its way down.
Hey, I got a little.
Can I make a point real quick though before you bring that out? Just to land back, just like the brother brought out or make the quote about a woman compassing a man, and the Quran said a woman should be in power over a man, which is a new thing that the Lord put in the earth, because that's off, man. When you go into what a woman, what the definition is, it's a servant. She's a servant. She ain't supposed to be ruling nothing, running nothing. So that's that whole spirit, this queendom that this devil established. It's off, which at the end of the day, it was the Lord. It's punishment. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the punishments we had to go through, man. Putting a woman over us, and we have to go to work, and she's our boss and telling us what to do, and with our attitude, I'm like, you bleed every month, man.
Right.
What the fuck? How you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? But again, a woman means servant, man. And that's what the definition of it is. Am I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know what I'm saying? That's the truth of it.
Bro, the Lord gave them, bro. A woman's role is a beautiful thing, bro.
Right.
Okay, the way the Lord set it up, the order that the Lord set it up, by a man's role and a woman's role, and their bond together. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Right.
They don't want that, man. Why you think you so goddamn unhappy, man?
Right. Right.
You fucking 40, you trying to forward your career. You got all this goddamn money. You driving a Beamer, but your ass is unhappy, man.
Mm-hmm.
You go to bed lonely as hell, man, because you missing something. What you missing? The order, man.
Right.
Your true role, what you really supposed to be, man. When women get back in their right role, man, in the kingdom, bro, you are gonna be happy, man.
That's right.
Those that are in, because there's some that's coming back and they're getting that, and they're lining up and they're happy.
Yep.
You
They
know?
want a man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They understand that they need a man.
Right.
That's why when Jacob's trouble come, they're gonna be looking for a man. That's why I say 7 women hold on to one man. We look for, to hold on to one man. Because you got those times coming, because when bad times come, which is an evil time, those bad times, women look to have a strong man beside them. Or not even beside them, in front of them. All right. But the world is so upside down now, because like you say, you got serpents running upon the earth now. What is that? Ecclesiastes, Solomon said, Ecclesiastes 10. Solomon, what did he say? He saw serpents upon horses. These are basically letting you know that the times are basically upside down. So the Lord, when he returns, he's going to come back to do what? Do that correction. That's why we got to purify and start all over. All right. And that's why everybody's going to get back in order. And what the servant's going to do then? Help build the kingdom of heaven. That's right.
Yeah, I just went and got that for you. This is Ecclesiastes 10. I'm going to start at verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Hey, folly is set in great dignity. All right. Folly, can we get the definition of folly? Yeah. Set in great dignity. All right. Because now everything is folly is glorified upon, but the true understanding and the ways of righteousness is frowned upon in today's society.
You got it? Yeah, you can bring it up.
This is the word folly. In the blue letter, it says sakal, and it means silliness.
Silliness is set in great dignity.
Bro, yeah.
Concretely and collectively. Yep. Everybody is in one accord, silly than a whole.
So silliness is set in great dignity upon this earth. Why? Because the earth need new management. The earth was turned upside down. Earth was given to the hands of the wicked. And who is the wicked? There's 3 classes of men. You got the son of Yahweh, okay, the Most High. That's what? That is your so-called Black, Latinos, Native Americans today. Then you have the other nations are the sons of the men. And then you have the sons of the wicked. All right. And that is what? Your so-called white man, who is what? The descendants of Esau, Edom. All right. So those 3 classes of men. So the world turned upside down and did a 180. Now you got, like you said, the true men, the true nation of Israel is at the bottom, and you got the silly ass men at the top. And that's why folly is set in great dignity.
And it also says to be foolish, be a fool, play the fool. So that's foolishness, man.
Everybody play the fool sometimes.
Right.
Just look at the different things you see on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to brothers' channels on YouTube, you'll be seeing all kind of dumb shit.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas drinking 2 liters of soda. Right. And you see me drink this 2 liters of soda less than 3 minutes.
Man.
Like, bro, why? And that shit got millions of views, bro.
Right.
And we gotta catch ourselves sometime watching dumb shit. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
You know?
This nigga about to die. He breathing hard, trying to drink. Watch me drink this 2 liters.
Yeah.
You know?
Or watching a damn black woman eat big ass goddamn crabs, man.
Right.
Just folly, just dumb stuff, man. Stuff that's not even doing nothing for you, bro. It ain't adding nothing to your life.
Right.
You're just wasting your life, man.
That's right. The crate challenge.
Yeah.
That was some stupid ass shit.
Yep.
Setting themselves on fire, setting their privates on fire. Just stupid shit, man.
Yep.
Like, dude, what did I just watch and why did I watch that shit? That's how I feel like that, So you got something, bro?
I was gonna say likes and views, man.
Like that's it.
Likes and views.
That's it.
But hey, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans gonna die for them likes and views.
That's right.
Coming in here in the next few days, man. Okay, because the Lord is starting to visit this earth really more seriously than he's ever had before, man. Okay, it was just a big storm that took out North Texas, man.
Yep.
I'm talking about sending pickup trucks off the ground while they driving, man.
Mhm.
Okay, now, hey, the truck didn't get destroyed. Okay, it came back up on its side and kept going. But for you to be driving, okay, singing with your kids or whatever you're doing, and then a twister just come and take you up off the ground for a second,
Right.
and put you back down, that'll tell you, man, the Lord is on his way, man.
And I'm sure that shit was like split second. You know, you go from one situation to another.
Right.
Scary, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how quick the Lord moves, man.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? But back in anybody got anything to
Yeah,
want to add? So back in Ecclesiastes 10, verse 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Yeah, you got Edomites on the horses now, and we up there basically leading the horses, doing whatever Esau telling us to do. All right, you got when you go to work, who are you dealing with mostly? Who is your head? Who is your managers and your CEOs? Not even your managers. Who are your CEOs and your presidents? You don't see that many Jakes up there. Very, very few.
Oh man.
You don't see none but mostly Edomites. That's the thing. That's why you don't get to see them. You might see them on, somebody may show a picture of them on your email or something every blue moon. This is your CEO. But these are Edomites. We don't have nothing here. All right, nothing to show for nothing to show the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because we're low level here, because this is Esau's kingdom. That's why the earth need new management, as El Yashawan would like to say. This has got to be the worst predicament we've been in since we came. Like I say, we came on these shores of America. That's why this place got to be through with. It's going to be desolate and it's going to be destroyed, and we're going to see the smoke of its burning in the kingdom to show our, like I say, the other Israelites that come through the loins of the elect.
It's gonna be a memorial, man.
That's right.
And what does a horse represent, man? What represents power?
Power. That's right.
Showing you that Esau now he's in a power seat, man. The Lord didn't put him above us, man. Okay, now we got to deal with this, man. All because we went off, man. We got to take this punishment, man, of letting this low level ass nigga, be above us, man. There ain't nothing we can do. That's why when you Jakes try to fight back, you get your ass shot down, man. Okay. And like the brother gave examples, you might have a certain, few Jakes here and there in positions of so-called power, but they were put there, man.
They were put there.
They had to do so much. They had to sell their soul and bend over and get popped, man. Or be a goddamn uncle to, a fucking Sambo, man.
Yo.
You got something, brother?
Yeah, I got some. This is Deuteronomy 28. Starting at verse 44, it says, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." And he is talking about Esau Edom, okay, as a collective, okay, but it also can go to these other nations, man. Hey, these people are the head, and we're the tail right now, man. We're on the bottom, like the Kahal was just going into. Verse 45, it says, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed." And we've been destroyed as a people, man. Okay, but right now, the Most High is turning around the captivity of Jacob, man. Okay, he's making these curses lie upon these damn so-called white people right now, these Edomites, man.
That's right.
Okay, I was just looking at a video earlier today. This damn so-called white man, Esau, he was goddamn going in about all the troubles that the elite are putting them through. The upper class Edomites of today, they're being basically shitted on by the real elites, because they're taking them out of the position that they used to be in.
Right.
Okay, if the society is going to crumble, who's it going to start with first? It's going to start with you upper class people first, because you're going to start to see, damn, I ain't drinking that rosé no more. I'm starting to drink some damn pot piss red wine, man.
Right.
Okay, and why is it happening? Because the elites are greedy. They can never be satisfied. So it's going to start affecting you all first, and then it'll get down to us here with the gas prices, the food prices going up. But hey, ain't no more driving around in the Maybachs and the Benzes like how y'all was, man.
Right.
Because the Most High is turning around the captivity of Jacob.
Right. Yeah. And when you read up, just dealing with Deuteronomy 28, the 28th chapter period is going into blessing and curse, man. Basically heaven and hell at the end of the day. That's your heaven and your hell. Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14 is heaven. 15 through 68 is hell at the end of the day. And I'm gonna jump over to verse 30 because it was set up to go through both. You know what I'm saying? And of course Esau had his blessing first, and we were in our hell, our curse, and now it's gonna flip and switch, and we're going into our blessing, and he's going into his hell, his curse. You know,
That's right.
Just flipping it. Deuteronomy 30:1. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, all these things, the blessing and the curse. So it was set for both to happen, man, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among the nation, whither the Lord thy power hath driven thee. And that happened, man. We're in those times now, as a matter of fact. You know, it's been called to mind. I'm gonna drop down to verse 7. Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord Yahweh Shai thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So now we're in a time of everything switching. You know, that what is that shift, that paradigm shift, man. You know what I'm saying? Which reminds me of Sirach, the 10th chapter. If somebody want to grab that real quick, you know, remind me of Sirach 10. You know, everything is that paradigm shift is happening, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau, which goes back to the blessings with Jacob and Esau. You know what I'm saying? Hebrews 11:20 tells you that and Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come, which goes back to Genesis the 27th chapter, where it goes into those two blessings, man, which they consist of the same thing, the fatness of the earth and the dew from heaven. But the difference is Esau was going to rule with the sword, and of course, Jacob was going to receive the kingdom of heaven, where he was going to be blessed with plenty of corn and wine, and the brethren were going to serve him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but that paradigm shift that's happening. So, if you want to bring that out real quick.
Sirach 10 in verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings.
Jump up to verse 4 real quick for me, and then drop down.
Sirach 10:4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High, Yahweh Shai.
So the Lord controls who the earth goes to. It's the power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh Shai, which the scriptures say he giveth it to whomsoever he will in Daniel the 4th chapter, man. And it's been given into the basis of men, man. You know what I'm saying? That promotion it speaks of in Psalms 76 or 75. Yeah, and it goes to that promotion, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord bringeth up and he teareth down. He up one and brings down another, you know.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable,
which is Yahweh Shai. And then join there the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 8. Jumping down to verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
And that's exactly how Esau got everything that he has, man. He's a vagabond. This nigga ain't, this nigga got one a little plot of land over there in the east, man. Which that's going to be given to the tribe of Judah, man. Right. So he ain't got nothing. He owned nothing. Everything he got came by way of that sword, man. And it was everything was gotten by treachery and deceit, man. You know what I'm saying? Wickedness. You know what I'm saying? So because of those things, those injuries, the riches gotten by deceit, all those it's going to be translated, man, from one people to another. So it's going to be taken out of his hands and put into the hands of the people of the Lord, man.
That's right. That's why it gives that Yahweh Shai gave that parable, man. Okay, of Lazarus and the rich man. You see? And there's the Lazarus and the rich man, you so-called the rich man is Esau, and Lazarus represents you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, you are the poor. Okay. Esau is the one that's living like I say, sumptuously, man. Okay. Taking all these trips and doing all that thing, got the finest of all that, man. Okay. While you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, hey, like I said, you desiring to be fed with his crumbs, man. And he throwing in the crumbs on the table. These different deals that your top celebrities get, man. Okay, right. All them things like that, man. You niggas is just begging to get fed by that, man. But eventually, that rich man is gonna die, man. Okay. And Lazarus, hey, when that rich man died, man, he was buried, and Lazarus went on to Abraham's bosom, man. That's right. Okay, went into their own blessings, bro. And the rich man being tormented, like I say, being tormented because, like the brother said, man, Esau got to pay for that paradigm shift is happening, man. Now all them curses, what the brother read in Deuteronomy 30:7 is being put upon our enemies, man. Now Esau's gonna have to pay for all the things that he did, man. And just like it says in that parable, how he cried out. That's another key that is Esau. That nigga always crying, man. Okay, back from Cain and to Esau, right. What was he doing? Weeping. Oh, he raised up his voice, crying, man. Right. Tormented by them flames, even that captivity in hell he gonna be going through, man. While he gonna see us afar off, that gulf You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, they can't come into that, man.
Right.
No Edomites can come into be brought in, man. No fucking heathen, man.
You ain't sneaking in.
Yeah, man. When we get to them blessings, we gonna be good, man.
Right.
And like the cons are going into, man. We coming into that time. This time is gonna happen in our lifetime, man.
Hey, why we didn't share his blessing? Why we gotta share our blessing with him?
That's what Abraham said to the rich man.
Yeah.
He said, "You in your lifetime, you receive good, and Lazarus received evil things.
Right.
Now he good, and now this time, now nigga, you gotta pay.
Right.
You know."
And it's as simple as that, bro. Vocab Malone and all these retarded ass niggas that he got with him, you know, he keep gathering these dumbass, you know, niggas that still believe in Christianity. Man, y'all through, man. You know what I'm saying? Christianity is through. It's over, man.
That's right.
You can hang them gloves up. It's had its run. You know what I'm saying? He was knocking out for a minute there. You know, undefeated. Christianity was undefeated for a minute.
Yep.
You know, until the Lord woke up. You know, going back to our business, man. You know what I'm saying? On down to the Apostle Tahar, on down to now, man.
Right.
It's over. Game over, man. You know.
But now it's time for answers, and they don't have them. It's time for some answers because you're gonna start seeing some things in this world that now you gotta answer these questions, and you don't have them. You Christians don't have the answer to these questions. The famine is coming, the pestilence that's happening. All right, because this is a pestilence going on now. All these things that's happening. Give some answers now. What do you think your congregation needs to do now? Because we give you answers. So what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, hey, with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostle, elders, great millstone, who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Hey, shalom. Hey, shalom to y'all brothers and sisters on the comment board, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. I know they had